Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you all for being here this morning. I'm Catherine Falk. I'm the Vice President for Public and Government Affairs for Cox Communications in Virginia. And we are so excited to have you here today. Thanks for being with us. In just a few minutes, we're going to have some very exciting news. But first, I'd like to make a few introductions. We have a number of distinguished guests with us here today, most of whom you'll hear from. And I'm going to introduce those who are in the room. First, Scott Hall from the Virginia Beach Economic Development Group, and thank you so much for being here, Scott. We have a couple of folks who are on the way, Ben Davenport from the City of Virginia Beach, Stephen Wright from Chesapeake, and Rick West from Chesapeake as well, the City Councilman there. We are so thrilled to have Brian Stevens with us. Brian is right here. Brian is the President and CEO of the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for being here, Brian. And of course, J.D. Meyers, our Senior Vice President and Region Manager. But first, I would like to invite Delegate Scott Taylor, who is here with us. Delegate Taylor serves Virginia Beach, and we are in his district today, here live at the Westin Hotel in Virginia Beach. So Delegate Taylor, please come up. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the fighting 85th District. You're standing in it or sitting in it right now. I wasn't given much time to come up with some crazy, inspiring words, but I just want to say thank you very much for inviting me to be here. It's very exciting what you guys are going to hear about. I'm excited to see who the new pioneers are to use these services to come up with new products and new businesses and new services for this area, for the state, and hopefully globally, that we can grow companies here organically, single mothers in their houses when they have off time, right, from watching the kids, coming up with global products. It's really exciting. I'm happy to be here. Thank you all very much, and you'll hear the news in a second.
Thank you so much, Delegate Scott Taylor. Thank you for your service, Delegate Taylor. Let me go ahead and also say that in addition to our guests here in the room, today we have virtual guests joining us, and we are streaming this event live. We're thrilled about that. You can see it on coxlocal.com. If you want to go there later, there'll also be an archive of the video. So from Virginia Beach, from the Westin Hotel, which I'm told is the highest building in Virginia, welcome to all of our virtual guests as well. And thanks to all of you here in person. Now it's time. It's my pleasure to introduce to you J.D. Meyers II, our Senior Vice President and Region Manager for Cox, Virginia. J.D.
I get to say good, well, I'm a little taller than that, Catherine. Here we go. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Awesome. This is a very, very exciting time for Cox Communications. I'm so glad everybody could be here and be part of this great event. I'm excited here to kind of share this with these distinguished guests that we have here and our valued community partners. Cox has been keeping Hampton Roads customers connected with high-speed internet for nearly 20 years. And as I stand here before you today, Cox Business and our residential customers here in Hampton Roads and all throughout Virginia are enjoying the fastest internet speeds to do the things that they do best, which is run their businesses, leverage online education opportunities, and manage their health care. They have access to entertainment. They have access to several things with the internet services that we provide today. And I can tell you that we've invested $1.33 billion, that's with a B, let's get it clear, $1.33 billion in our network here in Virginia over the last 10 years. Now that's worth a round of applause. You know, this is helping us to kind of enhance our network and to offer the fastest speeds for homes and businesses throughout the area. In fact, I'll tell you that our internet speeds today are 10 times faster than they were 10 years ago. That is 10 times we've improved. We're going to keep clapping all day. 10 times. I can tell you that last October we were in the Viridian Reserve in Chesapeake to announce that we would really kind of make a big announcement. That announcement was that we were going to be bringing gigabit broadband speeds to residential customers here in Virginia. But when we made that announcement last October, about 11 months ago, we left out one small detail. We didn't tell you where or when the service would be available. Well, guess what? That's why all of you are in this room today. There's a reason you're here. So, to get started, can I get a drum roll? I love that. Okay, I, J.D. Meyers II, is proud to announce that September 15th, 2015, Gigablast, Cox's new 1 gigabit service, is now available in Hampton Roads. Awesome. Even Digi did a little jig over there if you guys saw that. This means we are the first national telecommunications company to bring gigabit internet speeds to residential customers here in Virginia. That is really something to celebrate, and we're going to spend some time celebrating that this morning. And as you know, or you may not know, we've been delivering gigabit speeds to our commercial customers for years. We've been delivering speeds here up, Tony, what, 10 gigabit? Up to 10 gigabit speeds here, right here in Hampton Roads for years. So offering a gigabit speeds to our residential customers is something we've been working on. And it's something we've been working on so much that we're thrilled and excited that it's finally here today. Gigablast is now available to residents in Crofton at Spence Crossings in Virginia Beach, the Viridian Reserve in Chesapeake, and the Peninsula, or Aura, at Quarter Path in Williamsburg. There's 3 locations right now that is absolutely available. But guess what? That's just the start. There's more to come. This is just the beginning. We're excited about this. We have plans of bringing this to all our residential customers here in Virginia. It's great news for our employees, it's great news for our community, and it's outstanding news for our customers. I've mentioned how excited we are about this, and I'm gonna tell you, let me give you a prime example of why you should be excited too. Think about this. You typically download an HD movie, and let's say you're at your house, 25, 35, 45 minutes to download an HD movie. Well, think about downloading that movie on Gigablast, and it takes 1 minute. 1 minute. Or you upload 1,000 photos, and that 1,000 photos takes about 1 minute. Or you download 100 songs. This is where my kids are going to kill me right here. You know how long it costs to download a song, what it costs. Download 100 songs in about 3 seconds. Absolutely about 3 seconds. So I can tell you, it's hard to visualize those speeds unless you've seen them. So I tell you what, we're going to show you a video clip right here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's look at what 1,000 photos look like being downloaded. Okay, that's pretty much almost done. That's 1,000 photos. Wow, I can tell you, that is pretty cool, isn't it? Absolutely pretty cool. And I can tell you, with the Cox high-speed internet service, we already had a fast upload service, but now we've gone from fast to lightning fast. And there's a big difference. And I can tell you, we have a few folks here that would love to kind of talk to you today about our gigabit services. So Kathy, you want to come on up?
Absolutely. Thank you, JD.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We are so pleased to have so many leaders here today dedicated to business and economic development. And the first that we're going to ask to come up is Scott Hall. Scott is with with the City of Virginia Beach Economic Development Authority, and we're so pleased to have him here. As we say, your success is our success, and so we are so pleased to have you here. Thanks so much for being a part of this.
Thanks so much, Catherine. And really, really excited to be here this morning to celebrate with one of the city's and actually the region's great corporate partners in Cox Communications, which means so much to all of Hampton Roads and really the Commonwealth and the country, with bringing new technologies, faster technologies to us at our homes and to our businesses, to our public spaces. So much to really increase and improve the quality of life of our citizens, but also to serve as a workforce development tool for all of us. The fastest growing segments of our economy are technology related. Hampton Roads ranked as one of the top 17 metro areas in the country for STEM-related advanced technology jobs. In Virginia Beach, today we just announced our annual report, 2,200 new jobs. 40% of those were in the technology sector. If we're going to continue as a city, as a region, as a country, to grow these types of high-paying, exciting, innovative jobs, we have to have the technology infrastructure to do this. And the technology infrastructure is just not in our office, but it's also at our homes. And so to the entire Cox Communications family, from the City of Virginia Beach, we say thank you, And I just look forward to taking advantage of this technology at home and driving my wife crazy, watching more sports and movies on my digital platform. So thanks so much.
Thank you. We are really honored to have with us here today the leader in business in the Hampton Roads region, Brian Stevens, the president and CEO of the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce, a great partner. Encourage all of our business partners to make sure they're a chamber member. It is a great value, and we're a proud member. So Brian, come up and say hello to our guests. Thank you for being here.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to be here, and thank you very much for asking me. The Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce, I like to say, is about setting the conditions so that businesses can succeed. It also means that we support the setting of those conditions so that businesses can succeed. We talk about economic development, we talk about workforce development, we're very involved in all of those issues, but we're also involved in infrastructure development, infrastructure that supports business. We most often talk about infrastructure impediments like transportation. We had your great forum this morning. We talked about the tourism industry. The big issue that came up was transportation. If you think about it, and this is the way I think about it, business rests, when you talk about infrastructure, on movement. Think about that for a minute. Any business, no matter what type, relies on getting either people, products, or services in and out of their business. Look at the port. The port is all about getting ships in, getting those TPUs off and on those ships so that they could be as efficient, effective, and as profitable as possible. The same thing for any other business when you look at transportation. Well, think about this a minute. Think about what JD just showed us. We're moving data. And as he just said, data and technology is key to successful businesses now and into the future, even more so into the future. This capability is revolutionary, and it'll change the way we operate in Hampton Roads in two respects. One, it'll allow us to do more telecommuting. People can work at home now when they couldn't before because they didn't have this type of technology. That's going to take people off the roads, which is going to open up some of those transportation arteries. That's absolutely key. The second thing is it's going to help incentivize small businesses that want to start a business in their home, because now they've got the technology to be able to do that. They don't have to go to an office somewhere to run their business. They can do it out of their home. So this is a great asset for Hampton Roads. It's an asset that I think we need to market from an economic development perspective. When we start looking about how do we market the area to ensure that we're attractive to outside companies coming in or inside entrepreneurs starting businesses, we got to leverage this type of technology to that end. So on behalf of the entire Hampton Roads business community, I want to thank Cox, but I want to go one step further to just thanking you for bringing this technology to us. I truly believe, in my experience as a businessman and now as my capacity as CEO of the Chamber, that businesses have really three responsibilities, and all three of them are directly related. The first and foremost is businesses are in business to make money. We all know that. Even nonprofits have to make money in order to sustain themselves. The second, you got to provide a product and service that's world class, and you got to provide that wow factor to your customers. You got to make them into raving fans. I think we all will agree that Cox does that extremely well. But the third responsibility that a lot of companies and corporations in Hampton Roads and throughout the United States may not address, and I think that they should, that is their corporate responsibility. And I can tell you that Cox Communications is addressing their corporate responsibilities to a high standard of excellence. And I want to thank JD and the entire team for all that they're doing in the community, addressing those corporate responsibilities, as well as the technology and the capability that you have brought to Hampton Roads. So thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to talk.
And just in time, we have a good friend who is here. We are so excited to have Councilman Ben Davenport from Virginia Beach join us. You've been such a big advocate for ultra high-speed broadband, and so it's only fitting that you join us here today for this really important announcement. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'm so happy to be here. I've had a wonderful morning. I hope you all have so far.
Absolutely.
First of all, I want to thank Cox Communications. You guys truly are our friend in the digital age, and I'm so happy to be here on such a monumental day in Virginia Beach. As most of you know, I ran a campaign last year for City Council, and my #1 priority was making sure that we have the infrastructure in this area that can help us compete. Cox Communications is helping along with that and advancing the conversation. Very excited about it, and I'm so thankful once again to Cox Communications. This is going to be a monumental step, and we hope that it will continue the conversation and continue to help us bring higher speeds at more affordable rates. And so we're very grateful, very happy to be here this morning, and apologies for my tardiness.
No, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Stay up here, Councilman Davenport.
Absolutely.
And we are so happy to have you here on this historic occasion. We're so excited to be starting first in Hampton Roads, the first deployments of 1 gig technology, our Gigablast. And it's huge, thank you. It's huge news for Hampton Roads. We go to Northern Virginia later and then on to Roanoke to roll it out throughout our footprint. But I would love to have your help in welcoming our very first family connected to Gigablast service, and they're from Viridian.
Outstanding.
So Seth and Allison Baltuck, thank you so much for joining. Come on up here. You want to come on up, and Ben, feel free to stay on up here.
I'll just say it's my word is absolutely awesome. I click on a link and the page is there, the information's there faster than I could blink my eyes. And I'm a very impatient person, so when I got the service, I was just absolutely amazed by how something could be so fast. And what I do is I walk around the neighborhood every night and I'll tell my neighbors about it. And perhaps maybe you're #1 salesperson in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. I'm going to have JD come back up to the platform and podium and give you some closing remarks. And then we'll ask everyone to come on over and join Digi. But really, thank you. This is such a historic day for us. We are so thrilled to be able to make this multi-million-dollar investment in Hampton Roads and to put Hampton Roads on the map, really, to say we believe in Hampton Roads and we're putting our money where our mouth is, investing here in technology so that Hampton Roads can continue to grow as a great home for business and a great place to work and do business. So thank you, J.D. Meyers.
You know, when I got a chance to talk to Allison and Seth, the first thing I said was, how's the service? Awesome. I was like, so how would you describe it? No, awesome. So I can just say, and what you said about the service and what you're doing for us, it's awesome. It's awesome. So thank you. So I want to thank all of you for coming out this morning. I think this is just an exciting news, an exciting time, not just for us as a company, but for the community, for Hampton Roads. This is just a phenomenal, phenomenal time. But I got a commitment to make to you. I'm going to make this commitment and tell you that I commit that Cox will continue to invest in this community. We will continue to meet the growing demands of our customers, our neighbors, and we will keep you connected to the things that you care about the most, not just today, but in the years to come. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody again for coming. I want to have Beth come on up. Seth and Allison come on up. We really want to take some photos. Everybody come up and take a photo. We're going to get in front of here. All the speakers come up. We're going to get in front of this podium over here to the right.
The banner.
And pull the banner down.
Come join us up here. We're going to unveil this exciting banner.
We're going to count to 3.
All right, you can help over here, JD. Perfect. All right, 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Hampton Roads is now a Gigablast.
Let's get some photos. Come on in.
Scott.
Come on in. Pleasure. Thank you.
Ben, come on in.
We just had a transportation discussion this morning.
Scott, come on, Scott. JD, you want to go there?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.